All right, y'all. As I prepare here, which I'm already prepared, I was gonna do my regular smegular reading, but I feel like I'm possibly needing to pay for additional storage on top of this payment for storage I've already been making on my phone. So I said, you know what? F all that. I'm just gonna go live on TikTok so y'all can take part in this collective reading. I already have the cards shuffled out on the table. I was already covering the bottom of the deck energy, but I didn't get beyond that. But I'll, of course, restart the reading. And we'll go ahead and get going here. And I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully I can download this and upload it to YouTube. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, you guys. All right, so the bottom of the deck energy, I have the Emperor. So just so you know, I was already channeling an energy before the cards came out that had to do with stubborn energies that are around us right now. And it's almost as if they're like so completely bold that these energies just walk up and punch you in the face. That's just how this is, because they know otherwise they could not, sneak up on you or try to test you in any other way, because you're on to them. You're on to these games that these demonic entities play around you and in your energy. They've been exposed, mask off, right? So now it's like they just walk right up to you and do what they need to do. But I'm telling you right now, the energy was for us to be assertive. And I was like, okay, if somebody needs to get cursed the F out, and that's not even my style, right? But it's like, if it has to get to that point where I say, you're going to respect me, or either you're going to have to leave me. And I'm talking about, this could be family members you're telling this to. This is loved ones. These are people that have been doing this for so long and have been getting away with it because you've just sort of remained kind of passive and you didn't want to get out of your lane and be disrespectful. But it's almost as if you told them already to stop talking to you this way, or I wish you wouldn't treat me like this, or, you mustered up the strength to be able to do that along your spiritual journey. But these strongholds in particular are just not getting it. So it's like, okay, be assertive, spirit. I hear you. Okay. And then when I started shuffling the cards and then looked at the bottom of the deck, I'm like, voila, the Emperor energy. So who is more stubborn than the Emperor? No one. So here we are, y'all. Point blank, direct, bullseye towards this Emperor energy, to where no one's going to challenge them. No one's going to tell them that their breath stinks, that they need to brush their teeth, comb their hair. Nobody's going to say that to them, because they don't want to, risk this backlash that might come along with that, whatever wrath that comes with you trying to help them. It's like they're always trying to have some sort of negative, challenging, defense here, when all it is, you're just trying to stay in your own lane and be you. But here they come, wanting to assert themselves, wanting to super control the situation, and with you not even asking them to do so. But again, I'm hearing we have to be assertive now. So this Emperor energy is just letting me know, with the bottom of the deck energy that we're about to get into here, is that this is that boldness. No one's going to tell the Emperor to sit down and shut up, right? But that's our duty. That's what we need to do. We need to slay this dragon of an emperor in our lives. It could be by way of a family member, an ex, a boss, whoever, a nosy ass neighbor. It's time to tell them to shut up and sit the F down and be nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Hi, everyone. I can't see your comments, of course, because the phone's right above me, but I hope y'all are doing well, and please chat amongst yourselves, and let's go ahead and dive in and see what Holy Spirit has for the collective. But y'all, we're having to be assertive with these stubborn energies in our lives, because they're not getting it. Oh boy, here we go, y'all. And again, it's one thing for them to sneak up on you. That's how the attacks were previously. It's like you didn't see them coming, but then you learned to expect them, but then that was you accepting it. But now it's like you know, possibly have changed a lot about you. You've grown and ascended, but these stubborn energies right here, they're like creating some sort of boldness about themselves. It's like they're like, F what you talking about. I'm still gonna be this person in your life, whether you like it or not, but hello, we say otherwise. All right, y'all, let's go. So I'm flipping 3 cards over. I obviously see this King of Cups and this Lover's card energy here. And those are the only 2 cards that are face up in this pile here. And if you guys are new here, when I shuffle the cards, I just let them fly out. And that's how they flew out before I started the recording. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So we'll work our way from the top to the bottom. The 5 of Wands in reverse is not good, y'all. This has to do with major conflict. And this is actually actions. So if we're talking about people swinging on each other, or, you know, somebody having to pull the tool out, you know, because of the aggression that they're facing, or maybe they're being aggressive. This is actually somebody being about it. They're not just talking the talk, but they're actually handling business. But it's you know, to counteract some sort of conflict here with this 5 of Wands reverse. So somebody's really gotten themselves into some sort of kerfuffle. But let's see what's going on, y'all. Behind the 5 of Wands reverse, we have the 4 of Swords. So this could have actually put someone in the hospital. This 5 of Wands reverse, somebody could be laid up somewhere, taking a big old break. I don't know if it has to do with, you know, them purposely putting themselves in this position to where they became the one who was being targeted. So now they had to take a pause with this 4 of Swords by way of a hospital bed, or just being at home in the bed, because they're like, okay, that's it. I wasn't expecting them to pull a gun out on me. I wasn't expecting for them to try to run me over with their car, sort of thing. Or maybe those things actually did happen. But we'll get to the bottom of it. It's not sounding good already, but here we go. Behind the 4 of Swords, it could have had to do with a 10 of Pentacles here. So this 10 of Pentacles energy, immediately I'm feeling it's tied to some sort of paperwork. So this 10 of Pentacles is financial abundance. This is like the end all be all of how someone thinks that they deserve to have, you know, this financial abundance. You know, it took hard work and dedication to get here. And then also it could just be a windfall of money. So when I said something about paperwork, I'm thinking, okay, does somebody get somebody laid up in the hospital with hopes of it being their demise, that they could go ahead and get their hands on, you know, this could be insurance money. Because I'm feeling it didn't work. Because I feel like this person's still with us in this 4 of Swords. It didn't work. But the 10 of Pentacles is in the upright. So there could be a possibility that this 10 of Pentacles could still be manifested somehow. Now, how that is, I don't know. Let's see if we can get some clues here, y'all. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm just getting into the reading. And you all chat amongst yourselves. And let's see what's going on with this. It looks like somebody's been hurt here. And, you know, they possibly are on bed rest or recuperating from some sort of major conflict here with this 5 of Wands reverse. But it has to do with money here. And we have someone here at the bottom of the deck by way of the Emperor who's calling all the shots. This is the big boss man right here. And I went into the reading and I told you in the pre-channeling energy, this had to do with us being assertive against these stubborn strongholds in our lives. And this Emperor could be just that in someone's life here. This is a collective reading, but however that fits, you know, then allow it to. But if it does not, please do not try to make it fit. All right, y'all, let's keep going. So this energy with the 10 of Pentacles, somebody laid up in the hospital possibly after this major conflict, whatever this was. We have the 10 of Cups and then the Lover's card. The Lover's card could signify Gemini. We could be talking about water sign energy here and fire sign energy. But let's see what's going on with this King of Cups, y'all. Give me a moment because the cards are on their side, right? If you're new here, If the card's on its side, then it's to be determined energy for me as the reader. So I just kind of have to fill it out and see, what kind of mood is this King of Cups in? Like, what's going on with them? Because it's like a either this or either that. So I'm feeling with the King of Cups, it's like they're in and out of possibly depression here. And that Lover's card has to do with divine partnerships. So something I'm feeling is helping keep this King of Cups alive, because I feel like it's that either or energy, to where if they get really down and out and in that depressive state, it really could possibly, take them overboard because it's so heavy and they don't have the tools to be able to transmute that energy into something positive. Like when they go down into that sunken place, it's like they go way down. They don't know how to encourage themselves or how to look at the brighter side. And then the fact that they might be, drinking or using like illicit drugs, of course, that's not helping at all. But because it's on its side, it's like it's dependent on. And I felt like this divine partnership union by way of a Lover's card is what's helped keeping them alive here. So possibly this King of Cups has entered into their spiritual awakening. Maybe they've been put on about the whole divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame journey of an idea of things, because it makes them feel that they're not completely alone. And perhaps when they do get into that depressive sunken space, they think about you, collective. Maybe you're the one that's on the other end of that divine union. Even just the thought of you is helping to keep them alive. Wow. At least that's where they are in the thoughts of things right now. So we could look at it on one hand and say, oh, okay, well, that's nice, because I'm assuming that this is an ex-partner of yours. And if not, then, maybe you all are in separation, or maybe you do realize that, they've kind of been thugging it out, but now it seems like their head is trying to straighten, so where they're acknowledging at least spirituality and that you possibly are their counterpart divinely. Maybe that could be it. But I'm just saying, without you, they don't know what love is. They thought they had an idea of emotions and things that surrounded love, but now they're really feeling, I'm hearing the hits. So whatever hits they've been taking, it could be physical hits, it could be karma. Whatever those hits are, now they're becoming into this awareness of divinity and what all that means. But y'all, let's keep going. Woo. That's a good thing, right? But it's like, if you're like me, you're like, it's like way too late. It's like beyond late, but yeah. But good for you that, you're finally getting that thing together. And of course, it takes them out of that depression temporarily, when they think about you. I'm going to go ahead and turn all of these cards over and let's see what's going on. So still, again, the cards are on their side. So I have to figure the energy and it's to be determined. But we have the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands just tells me that this person's not ready to hang up their little player hat. They still want to be in and out and want to get and go, grab and dash. They want to do all that fun stuff, or what they think that's what's going to keep them young and youthful. Because this King of Cups could possibly be someone who's afraid of aging. And not only that, they don't want to be alone. They're afraid to be alone. So that's why they stay in this Knight of Wands energy, that in and out. This is the Playboy energy. Maybe it's a thing maybe their mind is so immature. They like to count up all, the women they've been with or the men that they've been with, not to be gender oriented, but, it's like body counts here. Maybe that's what they thought that, of course, love was. And of course it wasn't. They're finding that out, though. No one compares to you, collective. At all. They could probably add up all of those bodies and they still would not come close to what they know you to be to them now. That's where they are. King of Cups, Lover's card energy. Yeah, look, the body count, even with the Seven of Pentacles, would mimic that same sentiment. Like, you can collect and harvest and invest in all of this stuff, but you can still lose it all. That's the Seven of Pentacles. All right, y'all. Let's see what's behind the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have the Strength card. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you think about it, all the many people that they've laid with and got nothing from it, you know, when it's all said and done, because now they're all down low, depressed, you know, and all they can do is think of you, and that helps them feel better. But it's when it's all said and done, you know, with all the people that they've ran through, right? Where, you know, what did they gain from it? Nothing. Strength card is here, but it's on its side. There was nothing major that they can say that, you know, they were able to accumulate to make them a better person, or to at least show me something that made it worthwhile for leaving your divine partner, leaving them high and dry and going out to chase the bag, chase the women, chase the men, chase the money, whatever that is. What do you have to show for it? Nothing, nothing, nothing. They have nothing to show. And I feel like that's part of that depression too. They know what they've done and what went wrong. They realize that. Anyway, behind the Strength card, y'all. Ooh, the Moon card. I know the secrets you keep energy, because you probably do. You probably are intuitive. Even especially if this is a divine connection, you definitely have a gift. So what was Spirit nudging at you that was going on the outside of what you shared with this person? I'm sure you got some nudges here. I'm sure you kind of felt certain things but didn't know why you were feeling them, right? You might even be going out of this depressive state along with this person and not knowing why you even have those emotions, because they belong to that person. But because of that divine connection, you're also going to experience that. You're going to feel a little bit of that. But you have to know that those emotions aren't yours. But let's get back to this Moon card, y'all. Secrets. Things that need to be illuminated because they were hidden on purpose. They didn't want you to know some things about them, right? And it has a lot more to do than them just with this body count. It has a lot more than that. Everybody has free will. They're free to explore and roam. But when you start keeping secrets from your divine counterpart, that's when it gets really, really sticky and iffy, because that can't be. Because it's like, if you betray them, then you're really betraying yourself. And I'm talking about you, collective. The fact that they betrayed you, they really screwed them own selves. Yeah. And maybe that's part of the Moon card energy as well. They're learning all of these things now. But of course, they had to go through it to know it. It wasn't anything you could have said or did to try to, you know, curtail them from going the wrong way. They just wanted to skip off into the sunset, leaving you behind when you possibly tried to warn them or give them some sort of heads up or help recorrect their way, but they weren't trying to hear you. Well, they wish they could hear you now, but you probably blocked them. So yeah. Anyway, here we go, y'all. Empress energy. So this is that divine energy by way of the Empress. And we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So there's the counterpart energy, the divinity. But my thing is, who is this Empress? Because I'm not saying that you're not an Empress. Of course you are, collective. But there was someone else in the mix here behind this Moon card. So it makes me feel like somebody was trying to play your role. Right? Yeah. They were trying to pull themselves off as being the Empress. That's who your person ran up against. Because it could have, all I can see now is just somebody just kind of, you know, they're when your person left you, of course they were bitter. They tried to blame everything on you, even though they're the ones that walked away, right? They still tried to make you and pin you out to be the bad guy and then the victim. So with all their victim-splaining to other people, this fake Empress, we'll go ahead and call it what it is. She was like, oh, baby, I know. I would never do that to you because I'm your divine counterpart. I'm your Empress. I would never. That was this person, but they were lying the whole time. And your person knows this now. They know who the real counterpart is with this Lover's card energy. And that's why they're in and out that depression. And you're the one keeping them alive with the thought of you being their true divine. But What's behind the Empress? Let's see, let's see, let's see. And I'm hearing too, this person possibly would have wanted to target them to be the mother of their child as well. But you know what that is? That's a trap. That was a trap from the jump. But it was disguised as, I'm here for you. I'll do anything for you. I'll lick the bottom of your feet. That was this one. I hope y'all can see the cards. I'll turn the light on. I don't know if y'all can see or not. It got kind of dark real quick. Woo! I hope y'all are enjoying this. All right, behind the Empress, Chariot energy. So yeah, full steam ahead. And these, look at all the major arcanas, guys. Look, these are all major arcanas tied to this. I had other names for this Knight of Wands just now, but I refrain. So I'll just stay with the Playboy energy. But look at all these lessons they had to learn. Major arcanas. Chariot energy is somebody thinking that they have it. They got it. They're all set. They're ready to go. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them that they're not about to go and get this defeat or this victory. Right? Because that's what it's all about. That's what that Empress was. You could not tell her that this was not her man or her divine counterpart. You could not tell her that. She was dead set on this was it. That's it. She didn't want to ever meet anybody else. She put all her eggs in the Emperor's basket, period. No matter how the Emperor treated her, she still was like, this is it. He's the one. This is it. That's that person. That's that fake divine counterpart energy by way of this Empress. All right, y'all. That's that Chariot energy. But anyway, let's see what else is here. Okay, Hierophant. So I can look at the Hierophant being in reverse, even though it's on the side, but it's opposite of the Chariot and the Empress. But this was not of God. This was not of a lesson that was from God. I say that because this Empress, if it were a divine counterpart of an Empress, she would have recognized, what was right, what was wrong, morality wise. And then she would have even awakened after even being disrespected a few times by this Emperor and maybe telling herself, no, he's not the one. She convinced her own self. She didn't say God sent you to me. She might have, but that wasn't true. But I'm just saying she went ahead of this Hierophant energy, the lesson. She went ahead of that. And that's where the problem started. She didn't allow for, the hurt to come and then to heal from that and then to awaken and just to ascend and possibly, help this Emperor along on their journey because she was a fake divine counterpart. So yeah, all of the lessons that would have come from Holy Spirit, God, Creator, whoever you want to call this energy, she failed. She failed and they failed together. And you guys, the fact that they're showing up as counterparts, that tells me that they're still together. Like they're still like she is not letting go of this Emperor. Like you cannot, I told you cannot convince her that that's not her man. So they might have even, wed, holy matrimony. They might have even took it there. But I'm telling you, you cannot tell this woman that God didn't send this Emperor her way. But she's a little loco. She's a little cuckoo. Not even a little, but a lot. But again, she didn't care, what Holy Spirit, what kind of lesson was coming from Holy Spirit for her to be able to heal and ascend. It wasn't about that. It was about her agenda, her fake Empress agenda. What's behind the Hierophant? Oh my, Five of Swords. Look. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame. No, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's my Five of Swords energy. It's like you get complacent. You get comfortable with these swords coming your way. Just people coming to challenge you. It's like you don't know who to trust. And, this tells me they can't even trust each other. Obviously, they can't now. But before, the Emperor was falling hook, line, sinker for what everything this Empress said to them. But look what was backing this. Five of Swords energy. She couldn't be trusted. He didn't know that. But then again, could he be trusted when you all were together in a relationship? Could you trust this Emperor? No. I'll answer it for you. No. So we could say successfully the emperor met their match with this empress energy. Yes. All right. What's behind the Five of Swords, you say? The Seven of Wands. Look at this. Somebody just trying, fighting to stay on top. Even though they're meeting conflict by way of the six wands that are up against them, they're still trying hard, everyday struggle to stay on top. And that's this whole thing. Whatever this empress had planned from the fake empress, whatever the fake empress had planned from the get-go with this emperor, they had to keep up that facade. So if this was them coming off as this, this loving and wonderful and warm and beautiful, I'll be there for you sort of energy, they were, but it came with some extra stuff that just was not exposed here. Yeah. I don't know. The moon card is just telling me that, the big reveal was that the empress was fake. But I'm feeling like there's more that needs to come out about this. But you know what I'm also feeling here is that the empress has some sort of chain around this emperor's neck. Because I feel like there's a lot, because I even said there's a lot more with this moon card than just this person counting bodies. It's a lot more to it. But I feel like the empress was the one who says, I know the secrets you keep. I feel like that's what I said in the channeling. But that's coming from that empress energy. So this emperor is stuck like Chuck, y'all. And that emperor is that King of Cups energy. But the King of Cups energy was just to tell you that this person is in and out of depression, and the only way that they can relieve themselves of that temporarily is when they think of you and the divine connection that they once had. Not the one that they were forced to believe, which was phony, fake. Oh my, y'all. Let me see. I'm going to get some. Let's see. Do I want to do clarifiers? No, I really don't have a need to do clarifiers, y'all. I mean, this is it. This is it. So yeah. Thanks, y'all, for being here. And that's the collective reading. All right. If y'all aren't following me on YouTube, please go to my bio, click the link, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I want to come back to TikTok and, do like a give back, I don't know, Tuesday or something, to where, we'll all convene here at a certain time and you all can ask questions and stuff, like we are a tribe. Let's, act as that, and let's get together at least once a week and say what's up and do some things, right? Find out some stuff. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for the gifts and for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to scroll a little bit and look at the comments, all right? I'm going to see what y'all are talking about. Oh, hey, Carrie Jane, thank you. I love you being here. Let's see. Oh, does Kenny still want to marry me? So Marie 78, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe we can come together and y'all can come ask questions. And you said me and my best friend. Wow, that's powerful. Hey, Gardenia Butterfly. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's try to do that, okay? But I'm glad you all are here, and blessings to everyone. Hi, Barb. All right, y'all. This was real. This was fun. Y'all take care, okay? See ya.